About 2 years ago, I arrived in Australia for the first time. Just the day before, I had bought the cheapest ticket I could find. You see, I had just been granted the student visa, but it was already 2 weeks into the semester, so I had to travel immediately. My sister, my uncle, and his family picked me up at the airport, so I didn't feel alone at all. At the age of 29, I found myself in a city called Perth. How did I end up here? Who am I? Before I came to Perth, the last time I had been a university student was about 5 years ago. To be honest, I'd never imagined myself being in university again, or even going to Australia to study. But life happens, I guess. I enrolled in a postgraduate screen arts degree. It took me a while to get used to being a student again. I learned how to use camera and sound equipment, among many other things. I also learned how to drive on the left side of the road, how to change locks, how to assemble furniture. They say that Perth is the most isolated city in the world. For me, it reminds me of Los Angeles. They're both cities on the west coast, and they have the suburban sprawl. Although I have family and relatives in Perth, loneliness started to creep in. I guess I pretended that the foreignness of Perth to me was something that would disappear if I just ignored it. Things got better gradually. I met some people that I can consider to be friends. I started to be able to drive without the GPS. I discovered some new favorite snacks. The desire to read, write, watch movies, and make movies came back. And I found love over a long distance. A person who's not in Perth, but who has been living in my hometown all this time. The assignments I got to do for my degree were a mixed bunch. I enjoyed some of them more than others. I got to edit a documentary about a hobby firm, which made me want my own firm one day. I got to wear the producer's hat, which made me realize I'm quite good at it. I got to squeeze out a couple of scripts from my head, which reminded me that my brain had not run dry. I got to edit video content for a wraparound screen in downtown Perth. I met Formula 500 enthusiasts at a dirt track in the Wheatbelt region. I got to play with motion graphics, edit a music video, be the cinematographer, intern making corporate videos, edit cat competition videos, and even did a couple of paid projects. These things might sound cool, but there were also things that I missed out on because I was in Perth. I wasn't able to read as many Burmese books as I would have liked to. I missed the wedding of some close friends. I wasn't able to spend time with a family member in their last moments. It is definitely a privilege to be able to study in Australia in peace. But there are moments when I wish I had chosen a different path. Then again, whichever path I choose, I would probably feel the same about my decisions at any stage in my life. Life is all about trade-offs. I have wondered what I want to say with this video. What am I trying to say? What do I have to say? As I look back on the past 2 years, I notice myself looking for a synthesis that can sum up my experience, an insight, or maybe even a piece of wisdom. I guess what I'm really doing is waving at the universe and saying, I'm here. Like how a kid might wave at a train or an airplane. So this is me waving at you. Until next time.